Hello class, and today we will be talking about the Enlightenment philosophers. Our first philosopher was named Volator and was born in 1694 and lived till 1778. Our next topic of the day will be colonialism. After the New World was found in North America, most high powers like France and Spain and England fought for new land across the way. Was the age of exploration. Our next topic will be ancient empires.
This is actually so
The
boring.
first
I
one
hate
is
this.
the Ottoman Empire,
I
founded
can't-
in
I can't.
thirteen
This is like the worst class.
99. The next one.
The heck? Where did everyone go? Where did everyone go? What?
Take the tape off of him.
Right. What? Oh! Who are you?
We know you hate history, Charlie, but we must force you to learn. History 101. But before we teach you, we must show you who we truly are.
Mr. Gerhardt and Colton!
Yes, it is I, Mr. Gerhardt. We must teach you now.
No!
Hi, it's me, Mr. Gerhardt. And today, our first topic will be the Renaissance. The Renaissance were a period after the medieval ages, where humans were less developed in just working their butts off to get by, and people started worrying more about art and reading and education. And one of the most famous people from this era is Leonardo da Vinci. Leonardo da Vinci was an artist, an inventor, and when he painted one of the most famous paintings of all, the Mona Lisa. And it was created in 1512. I got that wrong. 1503. Yep. And our next artist is Michelangelo. Michelangelo was a super famous artist. All he did was art, and he created the ceiling of the 16th chapel. And he drew it between 1508 and 1512, a period of 4 years for one painting. Hi, our next topic will be the American Revolution. The American Revolution was the effort by the explorers in the British colonies to break away from the British tyrants down in the big country for taxation without representation. The war lasted from 1775 to 1783, and one of the most important battles of that war was the Battle of Yorktown. The Battle of Yorktown happened in Yorktown, Virginia, and it happened on October 9th, 1781. Now this is one of the most important battles of the war because the British surrendered after that fight. And that fight was led by George Washington. George Washington was the general of the American Army and was born in 1732 and became the USA's first president. Thank you. My final topic of the day will be the French Revolution. The French Revolution happened between 1789 and 1799. The citizens of France were tired of the French monarchs and they decided to throw them over, partly because they were inspired by the American Revolution, of course. After the Revolution, they killed King Louis and his Queen Mary Antoinette in 1793. Guys, I'm struggling with my notes. Age of Exploration? What is that?
Boo, you suck!
Really? Boo, I suck. You think you can do better? You think you can do
I
better?
think I can do better.
I used to be a real estate agent, you know. You
I
wanna
mean,
try it out?
I'm kind of stuck here, but I think I can
Fine,
do better.
fine. That's okay. You know what? We'll figure it out. We always figure things out here.
Whee! Alright, your turn. Am I doing the Age of Exploration?
Yeah, do the Age of Exploration. Try
Alright,
it.
okay, so the Age of Exploration started in the early 15th century and went to the early 17th century. There are important people like Christopher Columbus and Amerigo Vespucci. And it was basically a whole bunch of Europeans with ships, like, I want the treasure, and yeah, they took all the treasure or whatever they could get their hands on. That's about it. The European Reformation was a time in our history when people tried to change the beliefs or the practices of the Roman Catholic Church because they were becoming too powerful. John Knox and John Calvin, two Johns, they're both going to be over here, were both great examples of people in our history that were a part of this event. Yeah. The scientific revolution was a time in our history where scientists like William Henry and Robert Boyle started making scientific discoveries and using scientific methods that are used in modern day science, like fancy charts and stuff. This is when they first started getting used.
The Industrial Revolution was the process for manufacturing from about 1740 to about 1840 or 1720 to 1840 that tons of people took part of and gave many people jobs, but tons and tons of people died in the workplace after the invention of the machines and like cotton mills and stuff. People would get caught in those and killed, or kids would also get killed in coal mines when they were mining for coal to add to the machinery to help like fuel machines. Some major people in the Industrial Revolution was Samuel Slater, the inventor of the cotton mill, which pretty much kicked off the Industrial Revolution, and Owen Robert. He was an entrepreneur in the Industrial Revolution, and his ideal was like creating a utopia for everyone. The gunpowder empires were when the Ottoman and Safavids and Mughal empires, each of these three empires had considerable military success, developed tons of gunpowder weaponry, like cannons and like small arms, making them like a great military force, taking down tons of land. They were one of the strongest militaries at the time with their new inventions. The gunpowder promptly created new changes all over the lands, and changes were simply beyond all organizations.
Alright, let's talk absolutism. Absolutism is pretty much all-out chaos, but it's pretty freaking sweet. It's usually ruled by a dictator or just a king, whatever you like to call it, but pretty much everyone runs free and does whatever they want. It's like unlimited central authority. That's about it.
What are you doing sleeping in my class? We're reviewing important history today.
Your class is kind of boring, so I was sleeping.
Oh, boring, is it? Then what did we learn?
History and stuff,
What kind of history?
like the Age of Exploration.
Okay.